Hello everyone, welcome back to Reus 2. Playing still, I guess, our first game, moving on to the first era after whatever the zeroth era is called. I kind of thought that the zeroth era was the only one we would get. Maybe it's the prologue? I don't know. It's a mystery. So this is the planet that we had at the end of the last episode. Started off with little Sage City here, Treewood Garden. They built a fruit picker, and I gave him a bunch of fruit. The inventor settled over here, and he... What did he even want? I don't know. But I put in limestone, and limestone's going to kick some ass, is my prediction. Because we're about to start an age that focuses on this city. But I should also mention the Huntress city that we built that has some animals, and it's just kind of like not doing much. But it's got a request to do more things, so maybe that's something we could work on in the next era. However, first we have to pick an era. We looked through the available eras in the previous city, and Age of Philosophy is the one we didn't access. Are these the only ages that could ever exist, or I don't quite know. Anyway, we're choosing the Iron Age because I predict the Great Forge will work very well with that desert town that we have, and we should have no trouble completing the era quest. So let's confirm. Iron Age. So we actually have to build another mineral to get to completion of stage 1 of Iron Age. I thought we would have already completed it, because I figured, like, 4? That's not that many, but apparently we didn't have 4. So can I see what the future parts of it will be? Yes. So to finish part 2, you just have to have 20 technology, basically. Which, I mean, we'll nearly have when we just build this great forge, practically, right? Oh, and this place just got a bunch bigger. So I need a mineral somewhere. Oh, iron. What's the deal with iron? I see. So every iron in the biome increases the output of all other iron. Up to a max of 3, I guess? It says abundance 0 out of 3. But it doesn't like to be adjacent to iron, so you have to space it out. Okay. Oh, there's an animal booster there. Who knew? Well, the only place I can squeeze some iron in would, without touching this, which doesn't want to be touched, and without wasting my animal booster, would be here. So let's do it. Let's put some iron down. Right here, please. We've completed part 1 of the Iron Age, so we should be building a great forge now. Oh, can we... Is this like a creation or an invention moment we can zoom in on or something? They're talking about stuff. Oh yeah, the rock giant makes minerals alright. Now, why haven't you built the Great Forge? I was told you would do that. Maybe you have built it? You have. Okay. I sort of thought it would be no problem getting to 20... I guess I'll have to make some technology in other cities, because this one's not got a lot. It's just expensive to get more technology here, right? Costs 30 for each pip instead of 20. But we have good synergies here, so I guess it's probably best. Okay, so show me again, what does this Great Forge do? So it multiplies all science in this city by 1.5, basically. And then Toolsmith... Oh, only for science produced by minerals. That's true. Toolsmith produces the mineral with the highest science, which should be my limestone. There's no way iron is getting there even if I build more. Okay. Well, I mean, one thing we could consider would be, what would it take to get this city to want to expand a bit? Oh, what is this? +2 wealth, because they know about limestone. Okay, whatever. Trade routes. If it gets one more wealth, it'll start a trade route. Ah, if it gets more technology, it will then invent statues, giving it wealth, right? No, I don't understand. No, it already has statues. It'll invent something new. Got it. Okay. So, we could, like, step on some of this stuff to put down more iron, right? Like, I don't remember why I wanted this Jerboa. Yeah, I have no idea. There was a good reason, though. Okay, and let's look at... Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to send you over there, Mr. Ocean Giant. So we could build iron, like, somewhere else as well. But those places don't have the Great Forge, so it won't get multiplied. We are going to, you know, need a decent amount of curio production. Ooh, a science booster. Yeah, so if we, like, put some iron here... Could we trick someone into expanding by putting some lovely little iron just outside their borders, I wonder? Like, what if we put iron right there? They just don't need more land in this era. Okay. So they really don't want to do it. Fine. Oh, do I have drafts? I do! Well, let's leave the ocean, the ugly stepchild, and just keep cranking out this forest, shall we? We can get a pangolin and its cohorts of bamboo, and yeah, these are the ones that were available before. I just, like, forgot about what they were. So, it makes a small amount of food and gold, but it also, like, wants to be next to plants and minerals and another animal. Huh. Okay. Do I have enough biodiversity to just put one of those down and get some more population here? Oh, right, you guys have a thing. Well, there's already 2 fish within borders, right? Or maybe I was planning to do that but didn't yet? No, there's 2, so that's a thing you could do. Oh, I see. You could turn the animals either into food or into gold, basically. So this reward, all of these give us 40 of something. But for Trapper, I would need to put in more work to even get to 40. I mean, Hunter seems... The question is, am I really going to be able to get 2 different fish in this biome? No, right? So let's take Hunter. I guess. And maybe I'll get up to 3 someday. So be it. Oh, and the Huntress Village wants me to do the same thing anyway, right? So I really should put an animal in here. Somewhere. Like, I can just toss a rabbit in, right? They're just like, they just do stuff, and they're critters, which other stuff like to eat. Right, like stoats like to attack critters. Squirrels like trees, but I don't really want to put a tree in at the moment. Just put a rabbit here. Oh, I right-clicked to, and that confused him. There. You guys expanding borders again? Is that what's happening? You are. Nice. But I should focus on finishing up Iron Age. I just figured like this would give me some cool stuff. Because I completed their second thing, so I should get a draft, right? I do. I might have to choose Ocean now, which seems fair enough. What are you guys building? Oh, you've expanded your... whatever thing you built over here? Your hunter thing? Because we're at 3 now? Interesting. So technology always, like, it gives you inventions. And wealth gives you trade routes. I guess food just, like, I don't know, doesn't do anything? Okay. So, nobody has any requests of me anymore. So I should focus on this Iron Age thing. Which just means increasing technology everywhere, and I have access to iron, so how hard could that be, right? So Mossy Stone outputs 20. Iron outputs 15, but it hates being next to other iron, so... There's a little animal booster here, isn't that nice? Any animals that make science, I wonder? Probably not, right? Yeah. Each iron in this biome, only land biomes. So, I don't know. I feel like what I'm supposed to do to accomplish this is to bulldoze a few of my existing things. And so my understanding, by the way, let's see. Yeah, replacing only costs you 1 eon instead of the 5 that you're paying otherwise. So let's look. How good is this really? It likes to be next to plants. Okay, fine. This likes to be next to something with base gold, which this has. And this doesn't. And this doesn't. So, in fact, if I replace this with something that doesn't use gold, this thing's science would decrease. So I think we would actually be like net minus on that little exchange. Hates to be next to other minerals. It's just hard to put any more iron in, you know? This Jerboa, did anybody care about this? No. I don't remember why I put this in. As I said earlier. No. And I guess that's as good a reason as any to replace it, right? So how much science is this giving me? I'm at 12 plus 25. Give me something like 40, right? Yeah, now I'm at 14 plus 10, so it was 30 plus 15, so it gave me 45. And I'll get even more if I can find any place to put down more iron that isn't adjacent to anything. Except, like, there isn't really anywhere, right? If I put it here, it's not adjacent to this iron, but then I'm losing the limestone, which is producing an absolute ton of science right now. I would definitely lose science if I did that. This red stone, I mean... maybe that's not crazy. I could replace this sagebrush that I built for unknown reasons. Oh, let's draft something. Has to be ocean this time, which is good anyway. Tuna likes to be next to other fish. Don't we have a spot that's like, oh, I was going to build some plants there, but it's an animal booster, and I was kind of sad about it? I guess I could have rotated the other way a lot more efficiently. Oh, this is a bonus. This boosts anything. So it likes adjacent fish, and it comes with more fish. I mean, it seems like a huntress would like tuna, right? Tuna is happy if it's adjacent to anchovy? Anchovy doesn't even exist, you psycho. Isn't that true? What the hell is anchovy? I have clownfish and herring. How dare you? Okay, but a suckerfish likes predators. Interesting. Anyway, I mean, I'll take this. Tuna seems like a great investment, I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have thought more about the fact that what I'm trying to do is make more science. Sadly, this is all gems stuff. Is that one biodiversity you get there? Hard for me to see. Oh, speaking of, am I still... What's my... Yeah, this is back down to 100. I hate it. No wonder everything's so hard to see. Okay, so I mean, like... in some sense, this is not the best thing to spend all my era on. But on the other hand, it's a tuna, right? Like, how cool is that? Go for it. Suddenly the Sage Town is requesting a bunch of population. I have not accomplished this goal. I have 20 population in the whole world, not in your city. Why did the Sage suddenly decide to ask for this? What prompted them? Whatever this thing is that upgrades my slots, I don't have access to it yet, I think. This is still going. Boy, those fish really made for a happy, well-fed local populace, it would seem. And, I mean, you know, we took Hunter. It's giving us 80 now. If I had taken Fishing thing, it would still only be giving me 40, but it would have the chance to give me 100 if I put down still one more fish. I don't know. I just need a bunch of curios, man. I mean, I guess that's what's going here, right? With a bunch of iron. I couldn't figure out. Well, let me make sure there isn't a better way to get. Oh, it doesn't give you less science for being adjacent to iron. It just sucks up some of your biodiversity if it's adjacent to iron. I see. So maybe I could consider putting some more iron in here. What is this button? Ah! I thought it was a star, not an upwards arrow. Somewhere around here there was a button to look at an alternate view that was just going to make things so much easier. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. Doesn't help me so much since I don't know what any of the icons mean. But I do have 3 biodiversity here, so I could plonk down another iron if I wanted. The problem is each one of them over here would interfere with the limestone science. The ones over here, I guess, aren't so bad, right? Like this... Actually, wait. Could I even put iron there? It would drain 3 biodiversity twice? That might not even be allowed. But I guess it's worth finding out. So let's see. This wants to be next to a biochem with gold. This is making biodiversity, but it doesn't really matter. Okay, I mean, worst case, we're spending 1 eon to understand something better. I mean, it looks like he's gonna do it. -5. It says current 9 out of 4, but actually it's -5? Does anything bad happen that I went minus here? Doesn't seem like anyone cares. I just won't be putting any more iron in here, I guess. Wait a minute, how am I only at 10? I thought for sure I had more than that. Just in this one city, practically. No notifications. 67 science. Is that... But... Ah, the limestone is now dormant because I don't have 3 biodiversity. I see. Okay, so that's why we don't want to do this. Understood. So it's legal to place, but it messes up your apex biomes. Okay. Well... I mean... I think having the limestone active is worth... Like, so I wasted some era here, or some eon. That's life. Gotta learn how to play the game someday. So is there anything I can put here that would produce science in a useful way that isn't just iron? Red stone, I mean... It's still next to a plant, it would make 15 science. Can you put 2 limestones in? I don't think you would want to, right? Because not here anyway, because it would be crowded out by other minerals. Or we could put in more fan palms, I guess. Because these are worth 20 science, right? And this is worth 15 science plus 10 gold. But what I need is science. I think I should just put in another fan palm. I mean, it cost me a little bit of biodiversity, because I won't be building another unique one, and this one, like, this would make more biodiversity, but I don't really need that. This counting as empty is sort of useful, I guess. I could put those around the limestone, maybe. The limestone only hates being next to minerals. It doesn't mind being next to other stuff. Okay. So, yeah, the fan palm is the most science, I guess. Okay, yeah, it's all cranking up now. There we go. Yeah, so that iron, definitely a bad investment. Just wanted to see how the biodiversity mechanic works. Yeah, what about inventions? Oh yeah, a little wealth would give them a trade route, huh? And I can build something that has wealth and, although 20 wealth is a bit tough, right? Because this thing gives them wealth. No? Am I wrong? It's one of these? There's something that gave wealth and science that I could have put over here. I think it was a red rock. Yeah. The problem is I don't want to put those next to my limestone. So we could throw a jerboa in here for a bunch of food, and then we could like put in a plant. No. We don't want food. I'm trying to find an excuse to like place something that gives wealth. But the minerals are all badly placed here. Maybe I should have put a mineral over here, actually. And then I could put like a fern plant over there. I mean, I guess fair point. I could put like sagebrush over here already, I suppose. This guy hates minerals, right? Yeah. Absolutely the worst. And this isn't producing much science unless I have something that makes gold, is the thing. So maybe that's why I should put down a critter that makes gold. The problem is the critters that make gold want other critters. So that's why this should have been a jerboa, maybe? Well, jeez, I don't know. I mean, it's tough to squeeze out a lot more science out of this city. So maybe I should be going back and looking at my ocean city, my huntress town. They still haven't expanded into the deep water. Bedrock likes to be next to plants. I don't have any plants here at the moment except the kelp. None of this really makes science, I assume, right? Sea anemone can only be placed in shallow waters. Yeah, very funny. outputs 40 food? It seems like a lot. Why is it so much? I don't know. I just can't figure out how to do anything useful. Okay, there's a rabbit sitting here. Can I do something with that? The problem is none of the animals give more science, do they? Yeah, that's the issue. So, I mean, I could just plop some iron in here, I guess. It doesn't feel very efficient. But, you know, we gotta produce more science. Like, a lot more. And cranking this place up shouldn't be too hard when it's currently producing 0. It should be pretty cheap. I'll put some more iron over here. And now these guys are already, like, producing a decent amount of science. Not as much as I had hoped. I mean, 4, I guess. We only need 2 more, right? And we have 22 eon left. So I could throw in, like, some mossy stone to make more. Or doesn't some of this make... Yeah, bamboo makes more science if it's adjacent to a bunch of plants. Well, no thanks on that. Ash? Okay, yeah, that makes some, I guess. But it seems like if I wanted that, I should just take a mossy stone, right? So that should get us 1 more level, basically. And then all we have to do to finish Iron Age is get like a little bit of science in this podunk town. Which has a dang science booster. Like, what am I doing? Oh, my issue was I couldn't find a way to get a lot of iron into this town, and it discouraged me from trying to build any. Like, I could turn this moss agate into iron, which, yeah, definitely, we don't need any of this junk. Why so much? Okay, more than I expected. And then we just need to, like, do anything to get, to complete iron. Oh, do nothing, in fact, is enough, maybe? No, we're at 79. Okay, well, let's put down some more iron here. Because iron is just a very, like, I don't know. On the one hand, it's not spammable because it can't be next to other iron, but you can just kind of put it anywhere. It just wants to be in the same biome as other iron. The sage is inventing something. He wants more population, though. I'm giving him iron. Why is he inventing stuff? Oh, because this got up high enough to invent something. It's inventing a new luxury. Okay, can I see? Thinking about anvils in the ocean. They're gonna try making a boat out of metal. Oh man. Oh, he's invented this. +2 tech. Yeah, actual tech levels. Produced from iron. I don't quite understand what that means. If I build another iron, are you going to get more? Well, I'm not doing that. So mossy stone is 20, and there was something here that made some. That's just like 15. No real bonuses from it. There's nothing here that cares, so... I mean, maybe... Yeah, that inventor town, there is no way I am getting 20 technology into this town right now. Out of a single town? Level 3 requests are crazy. Like, blueberries okay, but... Yeah, none of these are gonna get satisfied here. Pangolin wouldn't do very well. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just gonna throw some mossy stone in there, I guess. Didn't actually produce all that much, I suppose. But not level 2. So, I should work on, if I can, producing some actual wealth now. Yeah, wealth. I think it's mostly going to come from animals. Like this fan palm. I don't know. Should it have been a jerboa all along? It's producing an awful lot of stuff as is. It doesn't seem necessary. So this is itself a critter. Okay. So I guess the idea is... Come back here. To have like a critter... And either a jerboa or a sandcat near each other. The sandcat doesn't have to be near the rattlesnake, but the rattlesnake has to be near the sandcat, so... Sort of comes out the same. Rattlesnake... Oh, hang on. 25, this will be just 20. So I'm using the booster worse. Are you ever going to expand your borders, do you think? I shouldn't worry about planning what goes here. I should put the sandcat here and the rattlesnake here. I guess you can't queue these up. A planet will conclude in 1. Hang on. Maybe it matters which one I do first. If I can only do one of them, they both kind of suck, huh? I have some stuff that makes wealth, but it's all kind of badly placed. You guys have space for something, don't you? No? So this is the only blank space, really, that is not going to be a problem. I have only minerals nearby, so that's not going to work out very well. I gotta say, these guys all suck at making wealth. Moss agate is 15. I need 20 to accomplish anything here. I guess 10 food is the easiest thing to get because I have this is a sage city, so maybe that's what I should do. Is build like something that makes food. Like blueberry. It likes to be next to minerals. It's a fruit. Great. Sign me up. And that'll be the end of this game, I think. I don't think there will be a follow-up era, is my understanding of how the kind of meta system works. They don't want you to spend forever on the same city or same planet. They want you to like learn the mechanics and then try a more complicated game. Time has come to conclude this planet. Okay, I will do so. Planet completed. We got 3 stars of Iron Age. Yep. You get rewarded for distinct biomes as well. Interesting. So we weren't that high over the required score of, I forget if it was, I think it was 80 for Iron Age. But we got there. Fitting all the stone in was much more difficult than, the iron was much more difficult than I thought it would be. So we have achieved rewards. What is this? Star rating. More Apex Biotica. Sure. A forest, an ocean, and a desert. Sure. Unpack. Okay, I mean, I don't need the loot box experience. Do I? Maybe it's kind of cool to see what they are? Antimony. Is that how you pronounce that? It should be, I would think. It likes distinct minerals nearby. Comes with tin. Okay, whatever. I don't know how I can make use of these, but it is kind of cool to see what exists, I guess. Pearls in shallow water. Likes to be adjacent to the coast. Seems pretty straightforward. Is it an animal? It's a critter, it must be, yes. This likes to be next to animals. And this likes to be next to critters. Sea crate, huh. Okay, well this looks straightforward. You build a pearl and you put a sea crate next to it and a jasper next to that, and everybody's making lots of money. Ostriches. Running space. Adjacent empty slots make them better. That's cool. And then it comes with stuff that counts as empty, I guess. Sandgrasses apparently don't take up much space. And this is an empty spot that likes to be next to other empty spots. Fine. Leave planet? Can I inspect planet more and just enjoy it? This button lets me click it but doesn't do anything. Oh, you can just continue playing if you want. I'm not going to do that. But this is, you can go into like, you know, free play mode where you just do as much as you want somewhere, I guess. Unlimited eons, just kind of build stuff. Yeah, okay. Leave planet. Oh, here's where I could have seen the Sage's bonus. Plants gain plus 20 food. I feel like it would have been nice if I could see that on the plant displays. Maybe it was there and I just didn't realize. No, because like this doesn't say it makes food. Anyway, leave plant. So I guess this. Okay, what is this? For what reason did my profile level go up? What is the meaning of this? There's second era. It's like amount of prosperity you've ever gotten unlocked stuff. Okay. And like, fine. This is a way to keep you from overwhelming you with complexity at the beginning. So we got, yeah, now instead of forest we can have a swamp if we want, which would make rainforests. Focus on biodiversity. Now we have the ability to go to the second era, which would be after the first era. We could continue a single planet for longer. And there are 2-star Biotica? Okay, I don't understand what that means. And spending an upgrade charge with your upgrade patch ability? Huh? Okay, I don't know what that means. Hopefully the tutorial tells me. That's some eras. Like, yeah, so there are just 5 ancient eras available, it looks like. And we met the criteria to start either any of these 4, but not... Or wait, no. Yeah, Age of Philosophy was the one we didn't meet. I mean, the era quests are not unknown, right? You showed them to me when I was picking which era to start next. Right? Okay, so kind of weird, but fine. And then we don't even know what medieval eras are. I feel like it should show me here what those are, so that in principle, if I wanted to, I could plan for one of them. But whatever. So what are micros? Okay, they're now unlocked, I guess. This was all blank before, I think. Alright, I don't know what any of this means. You can upgrade animals. It's a... There's rares and commons and signatures of... Oh boy, I don't know. And here it'll show me all the Biotica we've unlocked, I guess. Ah, okay, so here's the 1-star ones that we were like unlocking earlier on for doing like drafting at level 1 maybe? What's up with these 2-star ones? Oh my god, this one takes up a whole dang window. I guess this must be an Apex guy? Comes with a cohort of several other things. Okay. Avocados? Boy, if I had to pick something to represent iron, it would be this, just the ingot shape, right? But iron is something else. Where is iron here in this picture? I know, like there, limestone. Oh, I guess iron is not really a 1-star or a 2-star thing. It's part of the Iron Age that you don't get otherwise, I assume. Interesting. Okay. Eras, yeah, we were just looking at those level. We don't really understand, I don't know, what this means. Hopefully the next game will have a tutorial for what the deal is with upgrade patches. Alright, so a shorter second video than the first, but I've managed to dither around long enough that it's almost an hour, so we're definitely not doing anything more today. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.